Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome and all your football fanatic, and welcome to my FM series here, The Traveler, Club 7, with Elfsborg now. We are in Sweden, and first episode, first season. So yeah. We got here last episode, and yeah, we did just check around a little bit. We did not do too much, and yeah, I feel like I got stuck in Montrose, and they have a new manager here, Ian McCall. He's doing decently and all, but yeah, let's just get to it and show you all the new players and all the players that we already have. I will actually first go with the players we already have. So, yeah, I don't know. Here we have new players. Okay, Jari Oos we have. He's 26-year-old. Or Jari Öst. It's actually his name, not Oost. It's a So Jari Öst we have. 21 caps for Finland. I mean, he's not improving that much. I might sell him later on, though he has had 4 seasons here, or no, 3 seasons. So yeah, he got. They paid pretty much for him, but yeah, I don't know. He's not impressed the recent seasons here. So he really has to step up to show me he's worthwhile, because as well, he has a very lot there in wage, 500,000 per month. Okay, doesn't sound like a lot, but it's still a lot. But I believe our most expensive players have like 30,000, or if we did sell the most expensive players, I can't remember. I might by mistake also go with some players which I haven't bought, but then it's just because I mistakenly thought they were actually a player that wasn't bought. But yeah, the next player we have here is Jordan Dimitrov from Staya, I think so. It might be a sister club. So he is the highest wager. I mean, is kind of well deserved still. He's 23 years old. He's pretty good for Swedish condition. I would say 15 is really, really good for Sweden, and he's a leading Allsvenska player, so I think he's still good enough, and as you can see, is better than all the others. And we had to sell our best central defenders, even if he has a lot of wages, which I think I don't want to just sell my best central defenders. And we have Kalle Johansson as well, which have been a loyal player really in Elfsborg since coming to the club in 2020. He's done 9 seasons now, and this will be the 10th season. He's not getting any better, but he's decent. He's actually played 1 cap there, but yeah, he's. Hopefully we will not need him too much. Unfortunately now he's a 4th choice, I don't know. Maybe I've signed 2 new central defenders there. Maybe we should have someone else as well, I don't know. Carl Mortensen as well was a player that was in the club before. He is decent, but I don't know. I might sell him as well. He's not prolific or anything. He's played 1 cap. He's a good player for Premier Division, but I think we could do better with that. I don't know. I can't remember everyone that's new and not new. Yes, we just have to see. Here I remember is also a player we have had, which was at the club from the Vini. Felix All, pretty good technical 20,000 in wage. It's not too bad because he's still great, and I think I would not be surprised if foreign teams or big teams in like Premier League and such soon are going to go after him, because he definitely has stats that suggest that. Maybe like a championship club going after him or something like that. So yeah, he is our best central defender. We'll play 3 here centrally, the same tactic as Montrose, at least in the beginning, the same tactic as we had in Montrose, just because they want to play possessioning. Then we have the Patrick Alhart, which is a German 26-year-old, pretty good all round, nothing really amazingly, but he's still a pretty decent. He's been in Essen, and then he's been in Nürnberg, and actually played some, even one Bundesliga match, but mostly here in the what is it called? It's not called second Bundesliga. It's what you... Zweite Bundesliga, I believe. Then we have Patrick Bergström. He was just in my reserve team, but I think he was good enough, and he's been out, was out on loan. I think he is really a young regent that might be something really for the future. Already he's brilliantly 16 in finishing. He can play as a striker as well, but mostly as use him in the midfield. I think he's brilliant. Good technique, good marking, okay passing, I guess. That's pretty good there for just being 19 years old. He might even be star player. So yeah, I think we don't have changed too much in the central midfield, because we were pretty good there. We have John Fried, which can play both as a attacking central or attacking midfielder or a central midfielder. 24 years old. I mean, he's good technically, but he's not that good defensively, but he has some great speed as well, so I don't know, but I might change later on, but right now I feel like it's good enough. And then we have Angel Perez, which is a French / Spanish player that did get to us last season, but did just played 8 matches. Before he played in Ängelholm, and then he's played some actually a Ligue 1 performance, but not too much, more in Ligue 2. And what else? Do we have anyone? No, that's just a new signing. Yeah, I spoiler alert there, actually. And then we have Victor Lennartsson, which is from I don't know. I like him, but I might sell him because he has so much in wages here. I think we will lose him eventually. So yeah, I guess we will see how long he will be here. But Victor Lennartsson, and then we have as well Edvin Krona, this is apparently a real player, striker, but he is a good striker still. The transfer here, mostly as loan out players, but yeah, we sold some players as well. Our one that we miss most is Kim Hallberg. I really wanted to have him left. He's a really good central defender, but he wanted to join for a Biedinger club. We did not. Unfortunately, we didn't get 8,500 euros, but I guess it's better than nothing. But yeah, I wanted to sell him for more, but well, this was actually our best player's rating to start, but he did not fit in my system, and then I decided to sell him even if he was our best player. I mean, he still did not do like super impressively, so we went to Lucerne. I don't really know why I sold him, to be fair. I think I just got an offer, and then I just raised it, and I just thought, well, we probably can get better players anyway, and it was good as well to get some money in, because we did not have so much transfer. I believe we had like 1.5 million euros, and just because we sold some more players, we at least could get up to 2.5. And then we have, lastly, we have Besard Sabovic, which went to Grasshopper for 400,000. Yeah, he was a little bit older, and his wages was just too high. Elsewhere, we have just loaned out a lot of players, nothing really to... And then we have signed some players already. One player that was joining us was Lucas Engström from ICO. Really strange that I sold him. Okay, you might check here, and well, yeah, he's not played great, but I think he is just 22 years old, and he's pretty long. I mean, he's good defensively, definitely for right back, so I might play him more than, or start him more than Mortensen, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I don't really understand, since it was their own project as well in ICO, why they sell them. Then we have some former players here. Mark Parker I signed, yeah. Fourth club he is in. It's actually a Rochdale player from the beginning, but well. We signed him for free at Geisley. Then he did not set the world on fire, but at Montrose he did 16 goals, and was the major thing why I got up to championship again. And then he scored 8 goals, and fortunately I believe he had he did break his he did break his foot, get a long-term injury, so I was really sad about it. And still has 14 and finishing, so yeah. And I mean, 2,000 in per month was nothing. And then we got Rod Charles. I wanted to get the main concern with our team was that we don't have a good enough goalkeeper. So Rod Charles is definitely, doesn't say right now that he's a player for Allsvenska, but a player for Superettan actually. But I think he's still good enough, and or he's at least going to be a backup, and I am going to try to give him as much time as I can. So yeah, him go. And but the other player we signed was Oskar Olsson from Malmö. That was also really strange, because first he's a player that never really have gotten a chance here. First he was in his mother club IFK Norrköping, and there he did not really ever get a chance. Then AIK signed him for 300,000 euros. Did not really get a chance there. And then Malmö last season signed him for 50 or 500,000, about that. And he just got one match, so. And we signed him for 180,000, so he really dropped down in value. And I was really surprised they were willing to let him go, because some other players, it was what is it called? It was a central defender that was had Elfsborg as mother club that I wanted, but he definitely did not want to sign for us. But well, we have Oskar Olsson here. So that's pretty nice. And our main signing this season is Gangster Wayne. He's back, Gangster Wayne. And actually he's even in the North Irish national team now. So that's pretty exciting as well. He's not played national so far, but he might get a chance. And he is actually have me as favorite. So his main name is actually Wayne McKinley, but I called him Gangster Wayne just because he is, I believe it's Bellemana. He was really a tough player, as you can see here. He got a lot of, I guess it was mostly as the first seasons where he got a lot of red cards and yellow cards. Here, 14 yellow cards and 14 red. So we have Gangster Wayne in the middle. He has very good speed for some reason and very good attacking. I mostly just think of him as a pretty good balanced player, but I guess he's decent offensively as well, or he has showed that he can do this as well. And he never, weirdly, Bellemana let him go for nothing, which makes no sense, but I guess they just thought, oh, he's not going to make good season. And you can see, I believe this first 3 season I was training team, and you can see here he really did not have as good, he played a lot, but he did not really have as good matches. But who knows, we might bring him back to Bellemana if we get back there. I guess we'll see. But yeah, pretty happy with him. He might not be a star player, but he definitely will be a good backup there. I might actually not play the game. I will probably record the next episode, but I might not play the episode because I had so much to talk about here. The most important, or the best player I think we got in, yes, Gangster Wayne, I just love him, and Rod Charles, I love him as well, and Mark Parker, but quality-wise, the best player we have got in is Cloud Sommer, which is a Danish striker that can play as a offensive midfielder as well. Has already scored 3 goals in the cup, in the Swedish Cup here, and 16 in finishing. That's brilliant for you. To be fair, I will not say that Swedish Allsvenskan is bad. It's probably still in the 22 or 20th best league in Europe, but often in Football Manager you don't see anyone with over 15, or 15 is 15 and 40 is top player in Allsvenska, so he's even more than that. He cost some amount of money, but I feel like he was the reserve, and he played in Midtjylland, which have a lot of interesting players. Yeah, a little bit like Oscar Olsson. He's never really got super much of a chance, or I will digress. I think he will be a top player for Allsvenskan. And then I signed Christian Lehn from Norway. He is Strømgodsen's own region. Really strange that they let him go. I know he might not have played that good. Last season was awful. Let's hope that he's not played like that. But yeah, I think he was decent defensive sort of midfielder, and I don't think that he will start most games, but he's a decent backup, and something that I don't know if he's going to be prolific or anything, but I think he might be a player that's still happy to just get some games and just be a backup. So yeah, I think it will work out decently. Unfortunately, it's not that long, so that might be an issue. His heading is not that great. His jumping range and heading is just awful there. And then we have just 3 players left. A lot to talk about today. So Hakan Karapinar. I don't know. It sounded more Finnish, but he's actually Turkian. where he's played for Turkish under 20s. He's just 20 years old. He's Swedish as well, and actually born in Stockholm, Sweden. I believe, yeah, his mother club is Halmstad. Never really got the chance there. Was brilliant the last 2 seasons in Örebro, and it was actually not too much for him, Allsvenska. So, and lastly, which he was unfortunately really expensive, but I still wanted him because he is young and talented, and he has sort of the same name as as me, or same surname or whatever, except with the H there. So Oliver Åhman, we got in him. He's played his recent year in Häcken and has been okay, not anything spectacular, but yeah, I think he might be a player that really is going to develop really nicely, and is good leadership. He might be a future captain of the team, but yeah, he has some real nice stats there, and not too bad. I think that is also the question, how long we can actually have him in the team. And lastly, a player that did not cost that much, double the amount of Mark Parker, was Thomas Andreasen. He's not fantastic per se. He's 27. I know he's not getting any younger, but he has good strength and kind of good all around. So I think he will still be a decent little player. He's known. He's actually played 1 season in Allsvenska for Ängelholm. So yeah, I think he will still be a good backup there for Jarl Oss. And I actually saw one other player, which I need to show you here, which they actually signed last season. He did not get Superman matches, but David Enquist from Kalmar, we got him in as well. He is 17 in finishing, and he's just going to be prolific with Simmer. So yeah. And did we have? I don't think we had. No, we did not have anything else. So in the next episode we will play the match in the cup against Åtvidaberg. So thank you all for watching, and have a good tea and a good coffee day, and subscribe and comment and all that fun stuff, and I see you soon again, so bye.